Holy shit, it has been a minute since you're blessed with this glorious face. Blessed. Whatever. Either way, I'm feeling good and I'm feeling back. The trade deadline just passed. And quite honestly, I had some fucking thoughts. Some good, some not so good, some what the fuck, and a lot of cussing at these boys right here. Last week I got fucking slaughtered again. This is the third week in a row. I've lost my picks of the week and I've lost my props. I'm fucking up. Having a bad string of weeks here. I'm 4-4 on my picks overall. I'm 4-7 on my props because I've been doing about 2-ish every week. On and off. I think I'm going forward. I think I'm gonna do one offensive, one defensive prop, likely a sack and something. I don't know, anytime touchdown or whatever. But I'm kind of trying something different, trying to shake my mojo up a little bit because it's getting a little rough. So either way, I went 7-8 last week on my regular picks. I went 2-11-2 on my spreads. Not pretty. I mean, it was pretty fucking awful, but let's rebound. Let's rebound. Week 9 coming up. It's gonna be good. Trade deadline just passed. Let's talk about it right the fuck now. Montez went to Chicago for a second round pick. What? Listen, let's just be honest. Montez Sweat is a great player. Chicago needs defensive help. But unless they signed him to an extension, you gave up a second round pick for fucking 8 games of losing football. If it's just me, I'm not fucking doing the trade. It doesn't make sense. Now, in hindsight, if they sign him to a new deal, this is genius because now you have negotiating rights, which you didn't before. You wait till free agency, try to sign him to whatever deal you can or whatever. I mean, it may be. But now you're guaranteed to get a seat at the table to possibly keep Montez Sweat for the future. And build yourself a defensive line that's going to be pretty damn good. Because Montez Sweat is a fucking beast. Let's just slide down the line a little bit for Washington, who completely just is out their fucking minds. Let's go ahead and trade Chase Young to the Niners. Chase Young, Nick Bosa, Javon Kinlaw, Javon Hargrave, Randy Gregory. Does this make sense to you as a fucking NFC team? Does it? No, it fucking doesn't. And if you're telling me that's the best deal you could get, is a late, I think, 3rd round pick they got for him, you must be high on crack. Because there's no fucking way. Joshua Dobbs gets traded to the Vikings, who trade away Ezra Cleveland, their young guard, to the Jaguars. Joshua Dobbs comes in, his protection gets worse. Great. Joshua Dobbs will not likely start this week. They'll probably start the rookie, which makes sense. He's only been there for 2 days, a day probably. He probably got there Wednesday, and but played well early in the season. So this could be a good move for him. Kirk Cousins obviously out for the rest of the season. Toward Achilles. What are they putting in this fields, man, for all these torn Achilles? It's craziness. But Josh Jobs, good pickup. I actually like that pickup. They're still in the thick of the NFC North race. They're still in the thick of the NFC race to make the playoffs. I mean, there's a lot going for them. Leonard Williams gets traded to Seattle, defensive lineman. Seattle needed a little boost on the D-line. Huge pickup. Free agent at the end of the year. We'll see. But the Giants let him go. Donovan Peoples-Jones traded to Detroit. Detroit is stockpiling young receivers. Maybe not sold on Jamison Williams. Oh, fucking Captain Drip Drops. I'm just being honest. McCole Hardman back to the Kansas City. Already played last week. A huge pickup for them. Kevin Byard traded to Philadelphia because apparently everyone just likes selling off their fucking assets to Howie Roseman on the cheap for no fucking reason because Howie Roseman just says, "Hey, bro, uh, yeah, do you want to trade me your best player? All right, cool. I'm gonna send you like a fifth round pick in 50. All right, cool. All right, appreciate it." Hangs up the phone. They're like, "Yeah, of course. Let me trade you my firstborn too. I'm fucking at it too." Kevin Byard, beautiful pickup, beautiful pickup for their safety room. Damn it, the one I'm avoiding. Result Douglas traded the Bills for my beloved Packers. I'm gonna. That's the deal. Result Douglas traded the Bills for my beloved Packers. I'm gonna discuss it in a minute though. Daniel Jones is back this week, finally from his neck injury. Rashawn Gary got a massive extension, 4 years, 107 or 5 years, 107 million, something like that. Locked up for the next few years. Hallelujah. Praise ye. The Raiders clean house. They fire the GM. Ziegler gone. Josh McDaniels gone. Offensive coordinator gone. Antonio Pierce is going to be their interim head coach. Former linebacker Antonio Pierce is going to be their head coach. Can't get worse, probably. I mean, shit, they're pretty fucking terrible. On that note, also, Jimmy G gets benched. Why did he get benched? Can anybody answer that question for me? Because I can tell you right now that he fucking got benched because he was McDaniel's guy, and McDaniel's is gone. So you know what that means to me? It says one important thing to me, and that is that Jimmy G is gone after this season because I already know where he stays. Aiden O'Connell's going to start going forward. They want to know what they have in the rookie. Makes sense. Maybe Devontae Adams will actually get the ball now because he didn't get traded. Desmond Ritter's benched for Taylor Heineke in Atlanta. Not surprising, really. I mean, he hasn't been great. He hasn't been horrible. I mean, neither is Jimmy G. He hasn't been great, but he hasn't been horrible either. And they're just not winning. And I don't blame them. I mean, Atlanta's in the thick of the NFC South race too, because I mean they can come back and win the shit. The Raiders are probably out of it, but you never know. All right, so I'm going to talk about my beloved Packers for a little bit because I'm not there yet. Hold on. All right, tomorrow night. I'm recording this Wednesday night, so tomorrow night, Tennessee and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's -3. At home, I don't know. I'm gonna announce that on my TikTok. My TikTok, all my socials actually, on my socials, my Facebook page and everything. Facebook page is the Uplifted Network. My TikTok is the Uplifted Network. I'm gonna be on Snapchat, on Instagram. It's on everywhere. It'll be on everything. I wanted some chance to look and see if my guy Kenny Pickett's gonna play or not, because that might make a difference. Even though Mitchell Trubisky's not bad, but Tennessee and Pittsburgh play each other pretty tough, so we'll see. I'm not gonna make my prediction on that yet because I don't know where I stand yet. And this will be the first Thursday game that I played this year, so I'll definitely do that. I'll probably do just a little proppy for that game just for the fun of it and go put some money on it. Why not? All right, so that team, this team, that team, that team, that team. I troll. Jersey. Starting cornerback Result Douglas was traded to Buffalo with a 5th round pick for a 3rd round pick. Starting cornerback and current best DB on the team was traded with a 5th round pick for a 3rd round pick. And Packers GM Brian Gutekunst had this to say about it. It was just a deal we couldn't pass up. Now I get I'm not an NFL GM, and I'm really just an idiot with a cell phone. But you mean to fucking tell me that your best player and a fifth round pick for a third is a deal you couldn't pass up. Now, mind you, the track record of my beloved Packers in the third round is straight dog shit. And I don't mean that in like oh, it's a cute little shit. No, I mean it like it's a pile of elephant dung who's caught on fire and is just running rampant through the fucking streets. I don't think they even picked a third round pick that's actually been decent in years. Not under Gutekunst. But I'm really glad that he traded Rasul Douglas, who found off a practice squad in Arizona, brought him to Green Bay, turned him into a fucking star, and sent his ass on his way. The only reprieve that I'll give from this is that I like the Buffalo Bills as well. I am not a Buffalo Bills fan. Do not fucking get it twisted. But I like the Bills, and he has a chance. He has a real chance to do good things and go into further in the playoffs and potentially go to a Super Bowl with Buffalo. But fuck you if you're gonna sit here and tell me that our best corner currently, because Jair, in my opinion, is still the best corner currently, and a fifth for a third was a deal you couldn't pass up because you're out of your fucking mind. And quite disrespectfully, go fuck yourself. Literally go fuck yourself. But let's double down on fucking stupidity here because apparently our general manager doesn't know how to shut the fuck up at this moment. And someone asked him about good old Jordan Love. Now you will know. And if you've listened to anything I've said for years, I was not a massive fan of the pick. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, but I'm a Green Bay Packers fan more than anything. And I'm going to ride with my quarterback Jordan Love until the wheels fall off. And some of you think that the wheels have fallen off. The first two games were fucking incredible. Jordan Love did amazing things. Oh, he was great. Jordan Love had a stretch of games where he was pretty bad. I won't lie. I know. I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, here we go. Poor throws, missed plays, missed reads, deep balls to the middle of fucking nowhere. And there's a lot of criticism, rightly so. Do not take my takes as just an idiot talking to a phone, because I'll tell you that rightly so, he looked like absolute shit. But, and this is a massive but, like a Kim Kardashian style massive fucking ass, but he was not only to blame this past week for certain, because I watched several beautiful passes, deep balls, short passes, several balls that I've seen him miss in weeks prior. This week were fucking perfectly on point. And receivers dropped the ball, may have been in double coverage, a good play by a cornerback, receivers not getting back to the ball, basically just not fighting to get the ball, and or straight dropping that bitch like it was a hot potato. So I'm not putting all blame on him. These receivers have to fight back and they have to catch the ball. But this next statement is the reason that if I had the chance to slap Gutekunst in the face, I would fucking do it right now. Brian Gutekunst said that he is uncertain about Jordan Love as the future, and that these next 10 games basically hinge on his ability to be the starting quarterback of the Green Bay Packers going forward. So you saddle this motherfucker with no veteran help in the receiver room, with a bunch of young guys who I am very excited about. Don't get me wrong, very excited about. But no veteran presence in that room. Injuries all over the offensive line. constant shifting of positions, rookie tight ends. A star running back who's in and out of the lineup right now with hamstring injuries. A big brooding back who, for some reason, doesn't know how to fucking keep his pad level high and just run these fuckers over like he can do. He's a fucking bulldozer. Aaron Jones is the best player on the offense. There's no doubt about that. And if there is, I honestly, I question you to fucking prove me that I'm wrong. But for you to fucking look at your quarterback 8 games into the season and be like, oh, well, these next 10 games are really going to prove whether he's fucking worthwhile or not. I'm going to challenge Matt LaFleur to be creative with your fucking game plan. Be the guy that you came to Green Bay to be. You came to Green Bay with off of the coaching trees of creativity, and you've literally brought vanilla ass frosting to this fucking cake. And I just need you to do better. We didn't have the gadget guy last year. We didn't have those guys. Jaden Reed, Keyshawn Nixon. We've got those guys this year. And we have them this year when we need your help to make them move this is the most important situation ever. And the most important time, because for Jordan Love's development, him getting the shit beat out of him and then getting thrown to the bus by his own fucking general manager is not how we do things. That's not how I live. And anybody who asks me, I mean, it is still all love for me. It is Jordan Love going forward. He's my quarterback. He's number one. Fuck the Sean Clifford talk. I ain't got nothing against Sean Clifford, but let Jordan Love learn and work with his guys. Let them get together. And fucking Jair. Fucking 2-3 with the sword. I don't know how the fuck people thought that shit was a seatbelt sword. Says, what do you think about the Packers' chances? He said, I think we're going to fucking win out. What? He said, I think we're going to win out. I'll be the first one to say it. We're going to win out. 10 games. Cool. Let's do it. And to that I say, let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't care. I'm a Packers fan until I die, no matter what. But at the end of the day, it comes time to back your quarterback. He's the guy you drafted. He's the one you're tied to. Your wagon's hitched to his ass. If you fail, coach is gone. GM's probably gone too. Oh well. I'm no sympathy for you. You just watched it happen in Las Vegas. If Devontae Adams doesn't get the ball, he might as well trade his ass in the season too. Now that trade, make that trade, bring Devontae back to Green Bay, give Jordan Love a veteran receiver to help teach these young guys while giving Jordan Love a reliable fucking target, because he'll go up and he'll catch every fucking ball. Shit's just different. On that fucking note, dude, I'm out. Check my socials tomorrow, or later today, I should say, and I'll have my pickup. Try to get it up before the game. And let's do some shit. On that note, I'll see y'all in a couple days.